Dear sisters and brothers, I hope that you have a good morning with Bishop Doug. I also hope that you enjoy meeting together in person once again. I know that you've been looking forward to seeing one another and worshiping together, even while recognizing that there may well be some who, understandably, are not yet ready to come back. It's been a time that has demanded much, and I'm so impressed with those who have risen to the challenges. In church language, we're now entering the long season that is sometimes called the Sundays after Pentecost or ordinary time. Ordinary time doesn't mean what we ordinarily mean by ordinary. Among the many things that we have been learning during these long days of pandemic is the reality that no time is ordinary in the usual sense. These days are, however, ordered days in the sense of being numbered. For example, the first Sunday in ordinary time. There is an old prayer in our tradition which comes from Psalm 90 that says, "Teach us so to number our days." And we understand numbering in various ways, but I suspect the psalmist was referring to pay attention to the time that we have been given. And as the cliche says, make the most of the time we have. This goes beyond not wasting time. It calls us to be aware of time as life and as gift. I've often had to remind myself that time is not a renewable resource. Nancy and I will sometimes watch a video or attend an event, and if we're disappointed, we'll say to one another, well, that's 2 hours of our life that we'll never get back. If I'm not aware of time in this way, I can fritter away hours and days. And perhaps I'm not alone in being easily distracted from the important things that require time. Things like love and relationships, things like loving mercy, doing justice, and walking humbly with God. There's a Mumford & Sons song that said, "In these bodies we will live, in these bodies we will die. And where you invest your love, you invest your life. Awake, my soul, awake, my soul, awake, my soul, for you were made to meet your Maker." To number our days means making a wise investment of and in love, because the investment of time is essential to authentic love. Time isn't something that we can treat as ordinary. It's a treasure. And didn't Jesus say that where we find our treasure, there will we also find our hearts? It's my prayer for myself, as well as for all of us, that during this ordinary time, we so number our days that we realize that time isn't ever ordinary, and we invest it wisely. Godspeed.